Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have the awkward one versus Sean Killian, and this is going to be a DB match, and we will see the awkward one win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they will decide to go first. 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Crystron, Soufflador, Blessing, Droplet, Citry, Super Poly. They have Meow, Small World, Ryzeal, Cross, Ice, and Node. Okay, so it looks like they are playing the pure Ryzeal deck just based off the Small World, but not guaranteed. Normal Citry, Soufflador effect, pop, special summon out, and then Soufflador effect to go dump. That's going to dump a Smiger and a Tyverson. And then Smiger effect goes search, grab out the inclusion. That's fine. Activate Tyverson. Go ahead, search out for a Parasatortle. And then activate the inclusion to grab out the Soufflanier. And then Soufflanier effect, discard, special summon out, and then just pop itself. Effect to go special from deck, bring out the Tristaros, and then Synchro 7, and then Synchro 7 effect to add back. That's fine. That's going to grab back the Smiger there. Tristaros effect, pop, go ahead, special summon out. So I wonder if there was a way for us to get Trap in rotation. But maybe we would have had to like skip the Tristaros or something. I'm actually not 100% sure, but they're going to go activate the Skittles effect, chain Meow, so they will draw one. They draw into plug-in there, and then just overlay for Nova into Infinity. And then we've seen Stantoli play the Super Poly and Droplet in this deck. Honestly, I'm pretty sure he's just playing his build because Droplet, Super Poly, and we have Blessing here. So I'm pretty sure he's just playing the Stantoli build, which isn't like anything too crazy, like engine wise. Like I'm pretty sure it's the same like engine that we saw Yassine play. So go ahead, set 2, and then pass, draw 7 Tachyon. So go main phase, 7 Tachyon, reveal Masquerade, go ahead, search out X Ryzeal, and then put back. Put back the plug in there, and then special X by dumping Mirror Logic X1, Mirror Logic 2 onto the Infinity, and then go ahead, search out Sword Ryzeal from the deck to the hand, special Sword, Sword effect goes search, chain the Tristaros, bring out the Smiger, and then use those to go into the high speed Roid, which I don't think Stantoli played this, but they're going to go ahead, grab out Ice, and then on res we can go speed Roid effect to make these level 3. Until the end of the turn, so that, you know, obviously can't overlay with them for anything. And then normal Ice effect goes special, and then Ice is gonna go ahead, bring out Star is gonna set Plasma Hole from the deck. And then on resolution, thinking if we want to Super Poly those away, but we said nope. Now they will go ahead and activate Cross, okay, and then overlay, summon out Detonator effect to attach the Mirror Logic. Sure. Special Ice by Sunning Sword. Yeah. And then special out Node. Okay. They're going to go Super Poly. Oh, I guess it's because we're going to Super Poly these away. And then bring out Garua. And then we can Droplet, send Garua. And then draw one off the Garua. I kind of like that. I like that. Node, send X to try to special back out Sword. And then chain Droplet to shut that down. And then Garua effect to go draw into a Imseti. Kind of sucks. Imagine if they had the plugin right now as an extra level 4 over the Small World. So go ahead, put back, and then draw into an Arch Nemesis. Wait, that actually might be pretty good because we can summon that, right? Yeah, we could just summon it and then go ahead and call Machine, and now our opponent can't special Machine next turn. They did draw him SETI though, which is going to play through that pretty easy. Battle phase, go ahead, swing. So it looks like they're playing the Carl Mana Gap build of the deck, which I think that they said Eschalos is crazy. Like the main deck and a little bit Arch Nemesis, but it's really cool because like going second, these cards work well. You can just like search them, summon them. You can Flame Banshee and the Nemesis flag if your opponent banishes one of your cards, which comes up against like Malice and stuff. Draw into Inclusion. And then go main phase, activate the Smiger effect, go ahead, search out Cluster from the deck to the hand. And then now we're going to go Imseti, get rid of itself, plus the Blessing, and then search out King Sark, draw into a Fua, activate King Sark, and then special summon back out from the graveyard, or King Sark first, okay. Discard Fua, go dump Happy, I guess played in the Ogre. It's not that popular though. Special out Msetti, summon out Happy, summon out Blessing. And then Battle Phase, attack. Not too sure why we would attack with this. I guess it plays... No, we know this isn't Imperm. Yeah, like this has 36. We should have just done 24 attack. And then King Sark effect to go send it off. Just get 12 more damage in. And then attack. And then main phase 2. We're going to go ahead and activate Inclusion, search out a Tristaros that we can still normal summon out. This just stops us from special summoning out the machines. So it can still normal it. And then overlay, make the number 90 normal Tristaros, set cluster, and then pass. So 3 interruptions here. They draw Bonfire, go main phase, activate Cross Effect to go draw, and then chain cluster just to go ahead and pop it. And they normally only play 1, so that's just gone. Activate Bonfire. Bonfire goes search, grab out X Ryzeal, and then special summon out X Ryzeal by dumping a Tornado Dragon because we don't have Mirror Logic anymore, and we don't have Eclipse Twin set up. So summon X effect goes search, and then they just go ahead and negate it, and they admit defeat. So on to game number 2 now. We'll see Sean Killian go first. Opening hands, we have Fua, Tristaros, Super Poly, Blessing, and Ash Blossom. They have Judgment, Strike, Talent, Sword, and 7 Tachyon. So try to go main phase. They said okay. Normal Sword effect, activate Ash. Talents to go draw. Could have looked at the hand because we had 7 Tachyon plus Judgment. You have to put back Strike. But they said, you know what, I'll just draw here. They said I'm not going to chain Fua. There's a decent chance that you just pass anyways. They draw Ice, Plasma Hole. And then nothing on res. Activate 7 Tachyon. Reveal Masquerade. Go ahead, search out X Ryzeal. And then put back Ice, which I think is fair there because X can go ahead, search more engine. And then we can summon Duo that's going to search more engine. So search out Sword. And then drop Fua. They just go ahead, set Judgment, Strike, Plasma Hold. And they're like, oh, I should probably make Detonator. This is multiple interruptions. And it makes Plasma Hold live. They draw on the draw off Fua, which is bad. They already had a way to get rid of a bad card. Ooh, but they draw King Sark because that can now get rid of another bad card. But Super Poly, not very good here into the Sun board. King Sark, not very good into the Sun board. None of these cards do anything. Just normal Tristaros, pass. They draw Node. Battle phase, attack over Tristaros. Main phase 2, special out Sword. Sword effect goes search. Grab out Ice Ryzeal. Normal Ice Ryzeal effect, and then bring out Star Ryzeal effect to go set. That's going to set Ryzeal plugin, overlay for Duo, so it goes for plugin over Cross. Maybe it's just because we know they play stuff like Super Poly, so make Duo effect to detach and go search, go ahead. Yeah, we're just going to let them resolve that. That's tough. Grab out Cross, grab out X Ryzeal, and now we have Cross set up. We'll also get Cross draw, Cross negate also. So Cross, put back, draw into draw and Lockbird. Activate Plasma Hold. It's only pops face up. Target face up cards the opponent controls. Yeah. They chain Super Poly. Wow, they don't even know that this is only targeting face up cards. Yeah, the trap doesn't pop sets. And neither player seems to notice that here, so we're just going to keep going. Alright, dump Dugaris, special X. I mean, they were going to win anyways. They said, oh, I'm out. Yeah, they went through both Sword and Node. Sword is sadly at 2 now. Special out Node, overlay, summon out the Exo Sister, detach, bounce back, Guru to hand, pass, draw Ash Blossom, they admit defeat. So moving on into game number 3, we will see the awkward one go first. We have Droll, Soufflenier, Ash, Smiger, King Sark. They have Fua, X, Protos, Lancia, Fua. Yeah, you just want to drop infinite hand traps on the opponent, preferably like different type hand traps, and then you're able to Protos them. Like we have Fua, Lancia, Engine card, like that sets up Protos. So they're just going to go main phase, activate King Sark effect, discard Soufflenier, dump Happy, and then Soufflenier effect, discard Smiger's special, pop itself, effect goes special from deck, chain Fua, and then chain Ash Blossom, and then chain Fua. So they'll go ahead, special out from deck, bring out the Tristaros, they draw into Node Ryzeal, activate Smiger, which honestly that's not like the worst draw there. We have X Ryzeal, so this card will be live, at least a special. Then on res, we're going to go ahead and drop Lancia. Maybe that's something that we should have chained in response to Soufflenier, effect a special from deck, but I don't think this is bad though. Because if they do chain Tristaros, sure, you're still under Lancia, and we'll be drawing off the Fua, and you're not really setting anything up. Yeah, I think it's fine to hold it, actually. Yeah, I'm fine with holding it. I think that's right. They draw Nib, and then go main phase. Special summon out X Ryzeal by dumping the Mirror Logic, X1 Mirror Logic 2 on the Tristaros to force it out. They go ahead chain, bring out from deck, and then use those to synchro off into the Speedroid. They search out Sword Ryzeal, and then activate Droll and Lockbird now on Resolution. Banish to summon out Protoss on Summon a Protoss. They do nothing. Okay. I guess they really don't have that many wins. Also, last turn, they could have summoned Happy back. Yeah, I just realized that. That was, like, a waste, right? You may as well put the, like, Horus body on field. That's, like, pretty good to do overall. Makes it to where if they interact with your cards, you're just, like, adding cards back. It's, like, another card that they have to out. But they're just going to go ahead, call Wind. We chain the Speedroid. Probably should have done this before, just because we have Happy engraved to summon back as a win, so this does cut us off, even if we chain it. So will I still be able to summon wins on my turn? Nope, you will not. And now they go Special Sword, Special Node, Overlay for Detonator, Detonator effect to attach. Because it's not like the King Sark does anything right now. We could pop it if it, if they go ahead discard and try to dump. So pass, they draw Droll. Main phase, we do have graveyard effects though of our Crystrons. We have a Monster Search, Spell Trap Search, Soufflenier, Tristaros. 4 different graveyard effects. Activate Monster Searcher. Go ahead and search out from the deck to the hand. They said 1 sec. You summon Protoss then Node, yes? You couldn't summon Node then, no XYZ engrave? True. But they can normal summon it, so we could just pretend they did that. Yeah. But that they are right. They could not special node because it did banish the Mirror Logic. Go ahead, grab out the Soufflador, and then activate Smyger effect. Grab out the Inclusion from the deck to the hand. Okay. And now activate Inclusion to go search. They could go ahead and chain Detonator to pop it. Also takes a Crystron card off the board. Now they're going to go Inclusion, banish, summon back out Tristaros. And then activate Soufflenier, discard Soufflador, special, pop itself, Soufflenier effect to go special. Then that's going to go ahead and bring out from the deck. They said thinking, so it brings out the Soufflador. Then activate the effect to go ahead and dump. Chain Detonator to pop the Soufflador. Chain Tristaros to go ahead special and synchro. So this will now go ahead and bring out from the deck. What do we want to set up? We can't special wins, but that doesn't really matter. Tries to bring out the Soufflenier, but says no, I should go for Citra. They said no, lol, you summon the other guy. Nah, that was a 0.3 second misclick, but alright. I guess we could just check. So let's see. They went ahead, specialed from deck, returned it in 5 seconds. You also have to say if it's a misclick. Like if they said within, I think you have 5 seconds to say misclick. So if they would have said misclick at like 3:29, they would be allowed to do it. But okay, they're going to go ahead, bring out from deck, and then synchro off into the 7. Soufflador gets popped, dump trap plus turtle, new chain link, synchro 7 effect, add back trap to hand. And now we're just going to go battle, attack over Detonator for 100. They just, go ahead, that card gets outed. They do not try to protect it there or anything. Okay, and now go main phase 2, Tristaros, banish, to go ahead and pop the Synchro and summon out from deck. They think if they want to chain Nib, which they do, okay, that's fine, because otherwise no, I'm not too sure why we did that. We could have let that go, let them use more resources, take more cards out of deck. I think that would have been fine. I don't even think they have 2 level 5s in deck, so they probably summon like a level 5 plus Tristaros and Synchro summon back out a level 5. You can drop Nib. They already used Tristaros effect. I guess you put Tristaros in their grave though, if you wait, to let them get more resources out of deck. It's not like they can change Tristaros, summon Samurai Destroyer though, because they already used the effect to summon this turn. So now we're going to go set cluster, pass to draw 7 Tachyon. They have no cards to work with it. They have cluster to pop Nib. They have King Sark live, so they know the game is just over there. So they go ahead and emit defeat. This deck is a deck that I want to see more, like pure Ryzeal with the Arch Nemesis cards in it. I think these cards are actually pretty good, especially into like Mitsurugi, because they can't really like out these cards, because they usually just like board wiped out monsters, but these can't be destroyed by card effects. So it's pretty good, and then you just like call Dark and shut down all their Mitsu plays until your draw phase or standby, and then you can try to Protoss again and shut them down again, and yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good overall. But that is going to be it for the video, and also Crystron's a deck that we will probably see a little bit more, just because there's some hype over Santoli getting top 8 at the last YCS with it, and I think people are just trying to play decks that aren't Mitsu or Malice. You know, there's always people that don't want to play like the best decks. But that is going to be it for the video, and with that being said, the DB Grinders signing off. Peace, have a nice day, stay safe.